Welcome back to HR4 Racing. Me and Chase are out here in the shop working on street stock, getting a few things done. Last video, if you watched, you seen Chase was out of town. He's back now, right?
Yep.
Have a good trip?
I reckon.
It was a work trip for his job. But anyhow, like I say, we're getting a few things done. And if you did watch the last video, we had the car ready to race at Mountain View Raceway, which was last night. Didn't get a race. We'll talk about why here in a little bit, but that's okay because we got some big plans for some big changes that's going to help us get a lot better, and it's going to help us to finally be able to go to some different tracks and branch out a little bit, you know, so stick around. What you doing there, buddy?
I am insulating our spark plug wires. I've been wanting to do it for a while.
Yeah. So Chase got this stuff on, I don't know where he got it, but it seems like pretty good stuff.
I got it from Summit.
From Summit, okay.
I ordered a little bit too much.
Yeah, we got some extra, but that's always okay. Yeah, it works out pretty good because it's actually got a split in it, and it stays together well. So you can get it on your wires with the boots on it. So that's pretty cool. It's an insulator. We were worried about it rubbing on in different places on our engine. Didn't have time to deal with it yet, but we're doing it now because, like I say, we were planning on racing at Mountain View. I thought we were racing, but it was a misprint on the schedule. They did race, but street stock didn't race.
We ended up still going.
We ended up going, so I mean that's okay. We didn't go with our car. We ended up going and watching, which was fun. Got to help our cousin Landon and Mikey.
Yeah. That's probably the first time you've been able to watch.
Actually
watch the races.
Yeah, we don't ever get to watch the races, so we actually got to watch the races, which was cool, and they had a good race. Mountain View had a good turnout again, and a lot of fans, a lot of cars, and they had some good races. So we didn't get a race, but that was okay because, like I said, we had fun, and we're getting to get a few little things done that we didn't had time to do before. So
all right, we just got done setting the lash, or I guess checking it. We had reset a few of them, but that's something we've been wanting to do and haven't really had time to do it right then. But got that done now. But so the big plans we've decided, so like we've been off for what? Racing, last time we raced was the first points race, and it's been 5 weekends, I think.
I don't know, 3, maybe 3 or...
No, it's been more. It's close to 4 to 5 weekends. It's been about a month. But we're going to be off for another 2 weekends, too.
They got rained out.
Yeah.
They were off a week, and then so we raced. They were off a week. We got rained out. Thought we were going to race this week, but they didn't have us on schedule, so that's a week off, rain out. This is the 3rd week that we ain't got to race,
and it's gonna be off.
Mountain View's off next week.
Yeah,
that'd be 4. That would be 4 weeks.
Anyway, what we're getting at, you know, with me going on storm randomly, and weather permitting, and Mountain View Raceway does have a few weekends we're off throughout the season.
And the whole track is off.
Yeah, and the whole track. But we're wanting to make it to where we have the option to race when we want, you know, as often as we can. So we're gonna have to kind of take advantage of it. But anyway, I guess what I'm getting at
I-75
we
racing
need
next week.
Yeah, I-75 is racing next week, and we've been wanting to race there for a while because that's kind of our next step, I guess, right? Is to go
Yeah.
to I-75.
Right. One of our goals for this year was being able to race at I-75, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
And so I feel like, and you feel like also, that this little bit of not racing is kind of saying, hey, you guys need to go ahead and do this.
Yeah,
So
right.
push forward, make it happen.
Yeah.
So basically, we decided next weekend we're going to race at I-75.
And it so happened to be, it is a 2,000 win street stock race.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. You probably forgot about that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah. So, anyways, we plan on racing at I-75 this weekend.
All right, so we got the latch done, valve cover's back on, wires back on. Chase did a good job getting that fixed up. But like we said, we're going to be racing at I-75. The thing with that is what, Chasey?
Got to run 2-barrel.
Got to run a 2-barrel. Up to now, we've run 4-barrel. We've never run a 2-barrel. And if you remember, if you watched in the past, over the winter, Chase got a 2-barrel from Lamar Hughes. And here's the 2-barrel. We had Nick freshen it up for us, didn't he? Nick at Stealth Racing, Stealth Carburetor. And we also, so we're still able to run a 4-barrel at Mountain View, right? This year only, if you run street stock, you can run a 4-barrel. You got to weigh more. But so we also have this other 4-barrel here that we got freshened up. Lamar's loaning us that for the year. So thanks again to Lamar. But so that's one thing we're trying to figure out is switching over to this 2-barrel. Now we're working on the brakes. Last race it was not quite what you wanted, right? It felt a little bit spongy. We adjusted them a little bit right here. Got them a little bit better, but we're also going to bleed them. But anyhow, so we're switching to the 2-barrel. But we'll be way down on power, right? So we've been running 110. In order to make up the difference, we're gonna have to swap to E85. So that's another challenge, swapping to E85. So that's another thing we gotta do before we race again. Okay, so I think we got the brakes fixed, didn't we?
They're better, anyway.
A lot better?
A lot better, yeah.
Okay, so that's all we can do right now. We can get out there and try them out, but we re-bled everything, and there was some error in the gauges. We got brake gauges on it. That's what we suspected, but we got the best we could right now. So we were talking about the 2-barrel carburetor, right? And the thing is, we go to 2-barrel, we're not going to have no power. The 602s are running 4-barrels. So to get our power back up, we have to switch to the E85. And that's where we're at right now. And that's the thing. That's why we have the other 4-barrel. Maybe you're thinking, well, we already got a 4-barrel, but that other 4-barrel is the E85 4-barrel. Like I say, Nick, he got them set up, freshened up for us. He's doing a good job with us, helping us. But we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure about this, right? It's not as easy as you think, is it? One, we got to switch our fuel lines. We're running half inch to our fuel pump, and then 3/8 to our carburetor. Half inch. I think it's plenty to run our 2-barrel. I don't know, it'd be borderline on the 4-barrel. So I think if we're able to go to the E85, we're gonna go to the E85 either way, but if we're gonna run the 4-barrel at Mountain View, we need to switch to 10 AN fuel line coming from our tank. But the big problem is this. So if you can see, we don't have a fuel pump on. Finding a fuel pump, that's the tricky part for a Dodge. I got them for Chevrolets. They don't even have them for Chrysler, big enough. They don't even have them for E85. I've called almost every manufacturer I can think of, and the biggest one they have ain't big. They got some big enough to run the 2-barrel, but not big enough to run the 4-barrel mechanical fuel pump. So Nick's helping us with that. We'll know more here in a few days if he's going to be able to come up with something for us. But that's kind of where we're at right now, right? We're on a standby waiting.
Always.
We don't know exactly where we're going to go with this. But one way or another, we're going to have E85 on a 2-barrel at I75 next, is it Saturday or Friday?
Saturday.
Next Saturday. So
I think.
I hope
Sunday,
Saturday.
I guess
We're going to need Friday to get ready. But anyhow, that's where we're at right now. That's the big changes and that we're talking about, the plans we have. We'll hopefully be able to run an I-75, be able to run both tracks. That'll free us up. We'll run as much as we can, and then that'll make up for when we can't run. But anyhow, we just want to get with you and put out a video, let you know where we was at. Didn't want to leave you hanging because we hadn't raced when we said we were going to. But you got anything else, Chase?
No. Just hope everything goes to plan. And thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.